Unfortunately, we're not playing that version. We are playing the Pixel Remastered. I think I do. I think I do have that version though. Oh, let me change it to the game so you can actually see it. That would probably be a bit better. All right, welcome, 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 everybody. Welcome, Edebukula. Holy crap, Edebukula. I believe that's how you pronounce your name. If I'm pronouncing it completely wrong, I'm so sorry. But yeah, we are all set to go. What was the last thing we did? Oh, we beat the Lich. Okay, yeah. So where can I go next? I don't think I can go up top yet, so I might check down there on that piece of island at the bottom right. We'll have to see over there. But welcome everybody. It's been a fat minute. Have we healed? I've healed, right? Okay. Is there any... Am I stocked up on the most recent stuff I can buy? I think I'm good. Excuse me. Okay. I think I'm good on stocking up here. So, and plus there's not an item shop here, unfortunately, so I think I might stop by somewhere else and go to the item shop there. Let's just see. I might stop by that yellow dot down there. I'm just gonna fight him. A little extra XP never hurt nobody. Alright, no. Oh, man. I've unfortunately not been... I'm gonna try to get like an earlier sleep because the past couple of like days I've been going to bed like a little bit later, but like my like natural like clock keeps waking me up at like 4 or 5 a.m. and then I can't go back to sleep. So I've unfortunately been having to deal with some funny shenanigans with that. Luckily it's not like horrible because if it was I'd probably be like dead, but not really, but I'd probably be like in a worse state. Luckily it hasn't been like abhorrently bad to where the point I'm like I can't function. Oh, that was a waste of a fire. I kind of every time I'm like about to stream this game, I have to like slightly like remind myself. I was like, all right, what? I like look at my last stream, like what was the last thing I did? Not because I'm like, I guess maybe I'm like a little bit forgetful because like I'm playing like a lot of stuff, so a lot of things are like, okay, that's been done on that, but that's been also done on that. Kind of like, because of course at the moment in time I'm playing a ROM hack that I'm going to be making a review for, and then I'm playing Pokemon Polished Crystal on stream, and then yeah, I'm playing this as well. Especially because like at least in like the thing is with at least like Pokemon, I at least with Pokemon I like know what I'm doing specifically because like I've played it so many times before. This game, if I don't like exactly remember what I did last, I'm going to be like, where am I at? But luckily, I have made decent progress, so... I just know I can't go up top, because I remember last time I tried to go up there, because I thought that was the next place I had to go instead of fighting the Lich. I went up there, and literally there was, like, nowhere to, like, you know, park the boat, because all of it was, like, all of, like, the shorelines were just mountains. I'm gonna go here and stock up for now. I know it's not like the best place to stock up, but I need items just in case I start like just in case disaster strikes. Okay. Okay, I was like, do I have gold needles? I have plenty of gold needles just in case if I get petrified. I've actually never used my tent or cottage. I know, I guess I haven't felt the necessity to do so. It's interesting. Actually, you know what, real quick, I'm going to change the, no. I want to keep that classic. Where's it at? I'm going to change this to the, new style. It was funny, so my last stream, I'm probably gonna have to talk like a lot more. My last stream of this game got copyrighted by, like, you know, Final Fantasy. I'd have to double check, but like last time I had a copyright strike on me, it was more of a claim, not a strike. So I don't have any like danger going to me. The only problem with it is like I can't monetize it, of course, which is like whatever at the end of the day. Not many people watch the streams, especially like the non-Pokemon ones, which I mean, I'm known more for Pokemon if anything. Yeah, the last stream, the castle theme, because I was in the castle for like a moment in time, got copyright struck. So I don't know if it was because it's just the melody itself, or it was because I was using the original OST, or like listening to the original OST. So obviously we're gonna try this, and if I get one again for whatever track in the game, especially if there's moments, because the funny thing is the moment that it did like say, hey, we're claiming this, was a moment that I didn't say anything. I was like not saying anything for a bit because I think I was like focusing or something. Okay, I'm not seeing a freaking area to stop around here. Either way, yeah, I wasn't talking, so it was like, hey, that's our music. It's like, I mean, yeah, I'm playing your game. So I understand, like, it's just, you know, things happening, it's obvious, but I just thought it was funny. Like, it's like okay, I guess I won't play your game. No, I'm just kidding. But hopefully we make good headway this stream. I'm hoping we get some good progress done, because last time we got a little lost. Then again, it's my first time playing this game, so I'm obviously gonna get lost. And just had to figure out where to go. Wait, is there not like... Excuse me, sorry about that. Yawned. I don't mean to yawn, but like I said, I unfortunately haven't been getting as much sleep as what I'd like to. Yeah, because I woke up this morning, because I went to sleep at 11 o'clock. Because usually I go by the rule, when I go to sleep, I go by the rule of like, if I go to sleep at this time, I expect me to go into REM around like 30 minutes into my sleep. I don't know, there's probably an exact actual number, but that's my guesstimate, I guess you would say. And so I went to sleep. I'm like, I'm gonna go to sleep at 11 tonight and have REM take over around 11:30 or like 11:40. Either way, I was planning on being into deep sleep around 12 o'clock, so I would wake up at 6 and get my 6 hours of sleep I usually plan to get. And because I usually have to wake up for work around 4 o'clock most of the time, my body's like internal clock, circadian rhythm, wakes me up at 4 o'clock almost every... Ooh. Oh, it's these guys again from the last dungeon. I still can't get rid of the troll. It looks like he's tweaking. It looks like he's like freaking out. It looks like he's screaming to himself. He's like, ah, no! But, so yeah, I wake up at 4 o'clock. I'm like, oh, well, kind of don't want to wake up right now. And like, you know, because like, I don't know if this happens to any of you guys, but like, sometimes like when I wake up, obviously if I'm still in bed, my body says, okay, we can go back to sleep. It's okay. We're still tired. We're not doing anything. Nothing to really worry about. While the other end of the spectrum, if I wake up and I like need anything specific, like say I like wake up and it's like, oh man, I'm thirsty. I'm going to go get me a drink of water or something. So I get up out of bed, and as soon as I get up out of bed and start moving, like doing any physical activity or anything, even if it is like the most mundane thing, like walking. My body's like, okay, we're getting up. You're not going back to sleep. So it's just like, oh, okay. But like this time, so I woke up this morning at 4. I had not got up. Oh, excuse me. I haven't got up. Like, my gosh, I can't speak. I didn't get up or do anything the entire time. Like I had just woken up. I was still in bed and everything. But my body was like very keen on the fact it's like, well, we woke up. I can't think of the word. My body was like, we woke up, therefore we're awake, we're doing stuff. And it's like, okay. Crescent Lake. That's like, I just realized I was too busy talking about my dumb little story. I didn't realize the freaking lake was a moon. That is cute though. Is there anything new here that I might need? Echo grass. I'm just gonna grab like 5 each. I want to grab 10 antidote because apparently everything loves poisoning me in this game. Just like in some Pokemon games. The newest Pokemon game I'm playing for my next ROM hack review. Oh my gosh, dude. Obviously the new review video is going to be long. Like, I haven't started typing the script yet. I'm probably going to start it tomorrow. I haven't finished with the game. I'm mostly wanting to finish like the main story before I start doing anything out of the church. Before I do anything scripting wise, and I'm literally like on the 8th badge, so I just have like a couple bit more of like story to do, and then I'll be all said and done. Which I'm excited for that. I like how there's a specific weight like stat in this game. I found it interesting. I know this game is like, you know, of course bare bones compared to a lot of other RPGs, but still. Yes please. Death! Causes an earthquake to swallow enemies, paralyzes one enemy. I assume just like in other RPGs, certain like bosses can like withstand certain things. See, the thing is, death would be funny, but like stun sounds better for like more important fights, because I feel like death obviously would miss certain foes. So I'm gonna get stun. Oop. My husband is always traveling, and in a little time he is home. And in the little time he is home, he sleeps all day. I think he needs to get his priorities straight. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Wow, I wish I had this earlier. Teleports to parties out of dungeon. Oh, I need that 100. Life sucks. Oh, this is a party raise. Okay, this is a AOE. Okay, well I'm gonna get Stoned then, since I can't get exit. I really wish I could get exit. I feel like that's for like red mage or something. I know you could change classes if I'm not mistaken. I think you can. Right? No, there has to be an obvious way to change classes. But if there is, then I can obviously like. I don't know. If there isn't, then I guess I'm stuck with this, but I'm fine. But I have no money. I could use a hammer? Hold on, dude. I don't think I can use it, so I am going to sell it. What does... Is this better than the mithril knife? Okay, all that's worse than what he has, so I'm going to sell all that. Get out of my life. Knife. Bum, ba, da, bum, bum. Ba, da, 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 bum, bum. Okay, just regular staff, don't need that. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. All we need is the hammer, baby. Dude, it's the hammer. Okay. We'll just obviously have to defeat more monsters and save up money. Or figure out what we need to do. Is that her husband? Just sleeping by the gravestones? I don't think that's like the best thing to do, but hey, I mean, live your life. Yo, a bunch of wizards. Hold up. What is going on here? I am Lucan. I see a cycle of wrath, a dim light guided by destiny, about which our entire future revolves. Well done, warriors of light. You have defeated the fiend of earth and restored the crystal's light. Sadly, this has drawn notice of the fiend of fire, who had not have stirred for another 200 years. Take this canoe and face the fiend in Mount Gulg. Alright, well. I have a feeling that the rest of these wizards are just gonna say the same thing. The volcano Mount Gulg rises to the west of this town. The fiend of fire long slept within the passages, but she was awoken to 200 years before her time. Vanquish her before the world is consumed in flame. Bring the light of the four crystals, us warriors of light. Only you can do this. When all the four crystals, I thought they would all be, well, it is still flavor text, but I thought they all be copied. Like some of those, like the gnomes, like some of the gnomes had the same text. When all four crystals shine once more, return here. All will be revealed. When the fiend of fire okay, so fiend of fire, fiend of earth rots the land. Well, the four fiends plot to rule the world, both past and present. The fiend of wind appeared 400 years ago, followed 200 years later by the fiend of water. Together, they laid waste to the civilization in the north. Source of the four forces are the altars scattered throughout the world. Defeat the fiends that have taken root there and lift up the crystal to carry the altar. The crystal should regain its brilliance. Fire, earth, and fire, earth, water, and wind. These are the four forces that compose our world. Four great crystals exist in this world. The light that once shone within them is now lost. The four fiends of chaos block their power of the crystals, claiming it as their own. Okay. I know more of the earlier Final Fantasy games. Like, hello? Oh, that's a wall. I thought that was a. Excuse me. Oh, hello. I thought that was a. Can't think of the word. Pathway. Yeah, I know that. One thing I know about the earlier Final Fantasy games is that, oh, let's go, the hammer. It didn't do that much, considering I'm still a white mage. I know most of the earlier Final Fantasy games had to do with like the crystals and stuff and how they like hold power. I feel like a bit of that gets like not really tossed away, but like pushed aside for like different other plots in the later games, from what I hear and seen. So, but I'll obviously find out in the future. Dang, they give me a lot. Holy crap. Let me kill more of those stupid centipedes. Okay, so they said... I like the little guy rowing the boat. That's cute. Or the canoe. Fish! White croc. Okay. Oh, they're about to get it. We're about to Thundaga, sorry. Me? Thundaga. I know that. I know some stuff from 7. Obviously, because 7 is the most popular one from what I understand. Sheesh, was I under-leveled? Holy crap. I feel like I was under-leveled. That makes me honestly feel like I was under-leveled. They are giving me a... Like, they're doing decent... Oh, excuse me, voice crack. They're doing a decent amount of damage. And, like, at the same time, freaking giving me a bunch of XP. Ochu. Nice to Mochu. I'm thinking after... I think I said it last stream. But I'm thinking after this playthrough, I'm probably going to play a couple of like platforming games for, of course, to kind of break up the I wouldn't really say mundaneness, but I guess like the repetition of RPGs. I probably already said, I reiterate myself a lot. I mostly do that because I obviously do it a lot because I'm trying to basically lock in like plans for myself. And I said the other day in like another stream, oh my goodness gracious, on a freaking sheesh. All right, well then, not a fan, I guess, you know. Ouch, dude, that croc hurts. Nice, okay. Yeah, I recently mentioned that I had, that I got my friend got me a planner. So I've been able to like actually write stuff down that I need to like remember to do, because like it's not like I'm like forgetful per se, it's just like I have a lot planned that I'm like well, now did I remember this or did I remember that? And then I'll like remember stuff like last minute. It'd be like, oh yeah, that's the day this happens, and it's like, doy. Bum, bum, bum. There is a possibility that I may not be streaming like at all next week because of a couple of like I have like a couple of things coming up that I need to like prioritize. So there's a ow, I can just walk in that. Do I have to walk in that? That seems a little bit silly, right? But there's a couple things that, yeah, that's obviously going to take a lot of time that I need to get done. So I'm probably going to be next week not streaming like at all, unfortunately. But once I get that done, obviously we are free to go back to schedule. Excuse me. Ouch. I have been mentioning that my friends and I are still playing we're still playing Dragon Quest IX. Obviously we're gonna be playing that game for like a fat minute, considering that that game is like feels almost endless. But what's funny is like we're kind of like reaching our threshold goal. Like obviously it's not happening in like the next freaking week, but it's something that's going to be happening quite soon. Funny enough, so one of my friends who is also kind of like on the same like, I wouldn't really say wavelength, but on the same like kind of like grind as I am on that game, where we're obviously like doing a lot to like get all the extra stuff than our other friend in our group, who's like a lot more busier at work than us and has a bunch of more like responsibilities to take care of, and also has other stuff he like plays and everything. Of course I do too, but like I often like find myself, not really find myself, I often like give myself a little bit of time every like now and then to like basically hardcore grind when I'm like doing other stuff. But he my friend who like is also like playing basically the same amount of time as like I am like putting in. He probably puts in a little bit more than me, I don't know, but ever since Mugenics came out, he's been playing that game. I've been wanting to get it, but I haven't got it yet, mostly because I'm just waiting for a couple of like things to go through, like, you know, bills and stuff. Not like, oh, I'm late, but like more of like I just like doing my finances before I do like any like purchases, just so that we'll make sure, because I don't want to like walk in at the end of the month when things are due with like looking like a dumbhead, looking like a fool. Oh, it's a fire elemental. Obviously Blizzard. For a Blizzard, it only hits one enemy. One enemy Blizzard. But oh, cool. Earlier today, so I mentioned it a while. I don't know if I mentioned it here or if I just mentioned to one of my coworkers. The way like the game works to get like the best equipment is you basically had to have a certain stat like at a high enough level. Did I just get a free mithril helm when I could have like not had bought it? Yeah, I did. I'm so mad. That's happened how many times now? I'm like, oh yo, I need a new helm. I'm gonna buy the stuff, and it's like I buy the things, and it's, oh, I could have just found it in the dungeon. Aren't I a silly one? Anywho, back onto what I was saying. The way like to get the ultimate weapons in Dragon Quest IX is you basically have to have a certain stat threshold, and when you have that stat, like for instance, the one I did today was like, hey, in order to get the best pants in the game, don't ask me why it's this one, there's probably a specific reason for it, but it's basically in order to have a high chance at getting the best pants in the game, you had to have a certain amount of magical mending, or not magical mending, magical might, which is basically like special attack in Pokemon in a sense. And the worst part about it though is you might be thinking it's like, oh, unless you've played Dragon Quest IX, you might be thinking it's like, oh, get like a butt ton of magical might, and all you have to, and you get like an easy chance, like an almost guarantee, like you get a guaranteed chance to like get the man, those freaking millipedes be spitting out XP like no tomorrow, dude. I didn't read their names. They're probably like centipedes, but I'm calling them millipedes. Anywho, so, oh, I'm at a Blizzara? That's not good. Anywho, the thing is with it is that you could have like, so for instance, there's like I said, certain thresholds, and for the one I did, it's like, hey, if you have your magical might at 700, then you get a 50% chance of, you know, getting the best item in the game through the alchemy, what the heck is it? What am I thinking? Alchemy mechanic that the game features, which sucks. So that means like there's no guarantee to get it. That game wants you to grind like crazy, and it's like a bunch of materials to even like do the specific things. So. And if you fail like the Alchemiracle, like if you know, miss the coin flip or whatever, then it just sucks because at the very least, like the thing is, it's only one down and there's a higher chance to hit. I think I'll be fine with that for now. Oh, can he hold it? No. The only good thing about it though is like when you do mess up, and like you get like a worse version of like the equipment, at the very least there is a item in the game that basically makes it to where if you combine it with like the bad equipment, you basically reset it back to its ordinary state, but then you have to grind out and upgrade it all over again and do all that fun. And well, there's only so many times you can be like, okay, I don't want to do this no more. Luckily, so like the thing is, so today, this is the second time I've done an Alka Miracle. That's what they're called. They're called Alka Miracles when you successfully get like the best equipment in the game. The first one I did, I got lucky because I got the max chance, which is, like I said, 50%. I got the max chance and got lucky enough for it to be successful. And today, when I was doing it again, I was for sure, I was like, it's gonna fail. Like, there's no way, like, I'm not trying to be like a negative person or anything. I'm just trying to say, like, obviously I got lucky the first time, so it's gonna be bad the next time. There's no way I can get that lucky again. I should just use like a regular like thunder. Oh well. Thought the cockatrices were stronger. But yeah, I just so happened to get lucky again, and my friend was like, you can't keep doing that, dude. Because I think he's done it at least once and it failed on him. So of course that's like a big like blow. It's like, oh cool, great, thanks, I guess, kind of scenario. It's obviously gonna happen to me sometime later. There's so much like odds involved in getting a lucky coin flip multiple times in a row. Then again, I like said as a joke, I was like, oh, the reason why Dragon Quest IX is being so nice to me is because in Pokemon, if you watch like my Pokemon like live streams and whatnot, not trying to plug, but I'm just saying in generality, my luck is absolutely abhorrent. Like I've had times where like I literally would be like, hey, I got hit by sand attack once, and I just start missing like no tomorrow, and it's crazy. Or like times where like I think the one thing that makes me the most frustrated in like Pokemon like odds and stuff is when oh my goodness, look at all this goodie. Oh dang it. I was like, one has to be monsters, right? The one that gets me the most personally, like obviously I'm not gonna like scream and yell, but like it's like just pure annoying when like I confuse an enemy and they're confused for one turn, they don't hit themselves, and then the next turn they're like, oh, they're no longer confused. It's like, so why did I waste my time confusing them if they were obviously not going to be confused? I used a fire spell on an enemy called Lava Worm. What am I doing? Ow. But yeah, no. I think Dragon Quest IX is doing what Pokemon wouldn't. Making me feel lucky. Can I? Oh, I literally was like, can I get that one? And I was like, yeah, I could have. Oh, well, it's monsters again. Monsters! Nice. Did I get any new stuff for you? No. What about you? Just want to make sure. What about me? No. Okay. Just don't make sure. I think I just got all like regular like warrior equipment. Bum, 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 bum. But like one thing I'm not looking forward to while doing, you know, the whole Alchemiracle thing in Dragon Quest IX is, so a couple of the items require you to have a good charm. Like there's a stat called charm in it, and so one thing you can do, right, is how do you get over there? Oh yes, the XP boys have arrived. So when I mean like it's asking, so like when it's asking for like your stat, like, hey, how much, you know, strength do you have, or how much defense do you have? It's called resilience in Dragon Quest, but basically like it's asking, it's calculating how much of a certain stat you have, and that doesn't mean like your base stat. Like for instance, like say at base you're like 300, but with equipment you're like 500 or something like that. Yeah, it's counting like after you have equipment on, not like your base. So at the very least you can like build up really good armor, so you can get really good like how do you, well, I don't need to get down there actually. I need to get down there but not to the left. Oh great. So you could obviously put on equipment to make it a lot easier on yourself to get up to that excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm talking a lot. That's why I'm yawning a lot. So yeah, like your equipment. So for instance, you put on a bunch of good equipment, and that gets you to a certain stat, like the threshold that it's asking for to get the max odds, and you're all set to go. I think I went the wrong way. Now, speaking of Pokemon, I wish I could freaking have a Repel right about now. That'd be very nice. Get out of here. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing that right there. Hold on. No. Oh, that just kills. Okay. I thought that was turning me into stone. No, it just kills. Ouch. It's not very nice. Oh, it's a Pyrolisk. The cockatrices were in the last dungeon. These are Pyrolisk. I keep forgetting that Phoenix Downs in this game put you at 1. I don't know if it does that in the rest of the series, but I'm like, oh, I'm reviving him, therefore he'd be at like at least half health because I'm used to freaking Pokemon revives, and I see him at 1. I'm like, that's not right. When indeed it was correct. Oh wait, I'm not talking about anything different. I'm talking about particular, like, I forgot there was a room outside this room. Bum bum bum. Do, 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 bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I forgot. That's how you get over here. But I don't think there was anything over here. I don't recall if there was. At least I don't remember. Oh well. Onwards and upwards. I'm gonna ether them real quick. I wish I could make the map bigger so I know like where is what. Where's Waldo? No. Bum bum bum. No! I don't want cool shades. Bum bum bum. Yeah, I'm 100%. I'm 100% probably gonna go like to sleep early tonight. that like this like tiredness is like kicking my face in. Like it's not like abhorrent to where I'm like literally on the verge of like passing out all the time. Please don't. But it's like, sheesh, man. Feels like there's a weight on my eyes. Oh, what a waste of fire. Dang it. The thing is like, I mean, I guess I could easily look at their like speed or like agility, whatever stat is in this game, but like sometimes like one goes first, the other one goes first. It might just be like a skill issue. I just love walking through this absolute lava like it ain't no thing. I gotta say, like, these guys are freaking, you can't call them cowards or anything. They're brave as heck just walking straight through lava. Well, darn it. I feel like, excuse me, I feel like this isn't going to be that long of a dungeon. Well, I feel like it is long of a dungeon, but like I've been getting through this pretty smoothly. Not hold. I haven't seen it yet. I think it's just like a stop, like it does like the clock animation or whatever. I kind of wonder what level is recommended to be here right now. Okay. Because I swear I feel kind of over leveled. What level am I? 28s? I feel a bit over leveled, but at the same time I don't. Because like the thing is like with this game is like the thing that makes it hard to like believe you're like over leveled, I guess it's kind of like a way to like combatant against like people over leveling is the fact that they keep giving you these massive waves of enemies instead of like single enemies or like maybe just 2 or 3. They give you like these massive waves of like 6, 8, a whole group of them, individual differing creatures in general. And I think that's what like makes it hard to realize, like, am I over leveled? Like, sure, I'm one-shotting most of these guys, but on like the same end of the spectrum, it's like I obviously can't beat them in one turn unless I'm using an AoE spell, because like there's so many of them. So I don't truly know if I'm like over leveled or not. Okay, well this is the wrong way to go. Nope. Do not use fire. That will do nothing to a fire elemental. Crazy. Oh, you know what? Agility 22, 24, 12. Okay. So I guess I will always expect the mages to go last. I mean, that makes sense. There's no reason for a mage to be like speed blitzing the boss. That would be cool, but you know, they don't happen too frequently. I wonder if it's like a roll though that chooses which one will go first, because obviously like we saw, the black mage's speed is absolutely abysmal compared to the thief's speed, but he went before the thief. Fire Hydra. Oh, goodbye. Nice crit. Alright. Darn it. I was gonna heal real quick. Not the hellhounds. I swear, like I see the dog. I was gonna say I see the dog in them. No, I see the dog in it, but like it looks like a cat. Yet I assume it's obviously supposed to be a dog. Oops, I almost forgot. I forget. Okay. Oh, I want to go in here. Monsters. I see green in my brain's like, ah yes, green grass, use fire on it when it's not weak to fire. Sweet of gold needle's always good. I've been itching to play board games recently, like card games or like board games, like basically just tabletop in general. But unfortunately, like anytime like I hang out with some of my friends, we're always either like going somewhere else or just doing something else. And it's not like I can't like, hey, can we play this? But like half the time, anytime like anyone suggests a board game, it's either like the same ones that we played over and over again, or like for some reason I think someone keeps saying Monopoly, and I'm like, dude, you know how long this game takes? Like Monopoly is not a short game. Oh no, sleepy time. No, don't do it again. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna beat him up for that. There we go. Dang. Warrior? I mean, of course he's a warrior, like the tank, so he's obviously gonna get a bunch of health, but it's still kind of crazy. I hope I didn't forget something that I'm gonna need later on, but you know, we'll find out when we get there. Ow. But yeah, I've been like wanting to play like card games and stuff like that, but like I said, some person's always like, can we play like, because like we have like a fat like stack of different like card games we have played like in the past, and like different board games, and like I don't mind like playing them, of course. I think they're fun, but obviously I don't know, I think my brain just wants to like be able to think during a board game. Like the board games we have are basically like, hey, you can play this while you're inebriated, and I'm like, okay, or like something like that. I don't know. Like nothing against them. Like I said, I know it sounds like I'm completely like ragging on them, but These games suck. No, I don't know. I guess I'm just like trying to be like a nerd. Like Tita's like, I want to play like, I don't know, like Munchkin. Freaking. We used to play Four Souls every now and then, but we have this joke in our friend group where it's like, we played for. If you don't know, there's a card game called Binding of Isaac Four Souls, and it's basically like a deck builder kind of sense. You build your character and you basically fight monsters. It's closely plays like Munchkin. It's fun. I like it. Probably because I like Munchkin. But either way, anyways, we have this joke. My friends and I have this joke because I believe for one of our friends' birthday, he like was like, "Hey, can we play Munchkin or not Munchkin? Can we play Four Souls?" We're like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And we're playing Four Souls, mind you. I believe this is around like 9 o'clock, and we're playing. And at one point, we kind of get into like a big stalemate, to where there are like it was like a three-way tie. It was like a three-way tie between who was going to win the game. And nothing just kept happening. Like it was just like completely like a standstill. And so now, and like it took us until like I want to say like 11. I think it was just a 3-hour game in general. And so now we have this joke. It's like, oh, you want to play a quick game of Four Souls? It's like there ain't nothing quick about that game. Obviously, like with most like card games, deck builders, and anything, it just depends on like synergies that people get, and if they get something broken that basically makes the game so much easier for them, like things that like basically work so perfectly. Like I said, synergies, or if you get people, or if you get like games to where mostly everybody gets like not bad per se cards, but like cards are just like. They're okay. They're not really breaking any like. They're not breaking anything. They're not making like the game like just crazy mode. I don't know exactly. Like basically, it just depends on the draw, obviously. But yeah, I've just been wanting to play like maybe a game of like Four Souls with a couple of friends, or like I have another card game I really like, and it's called Boss Monster. That game's really fun. The game itself is a dungeon builder. You basically make your own dungeon, and depending on how much symbols you have on your like the rooms in your dungeon, you can lure heroes to your dungeon. And you basically have to make sure the hero dies into your dungeon before they get to the end, which is where the boss is, which is you. And if they get to the end where the boss is, they take health off you. But if they die within your dungeon, you get a point. What's up, Mighty Omelet? How are you? But the game itself is really fun. I've been itching to play it, but obviously, like I said, friends either don't have time, or anytime we do hang out, we just go out to eat and just vibe. Man, I should have got more ethers if I'm running out this fast. Am I just supposed to go through all these doors? Oops, no. Panhandling went well. Well, that's good at the very least. I'm just gonna hit this guy. Oh, there's a guy. Hello, friend. La Critore. Fire lizard. No! That was a weird no. I didn't mean to say it like that. Oh, Stan is not doing so hot. I need to heal him. I need to heal my man, Stan. Magic. Cura. I am running low on like Spells. Of course. There's a monster. There was a monster guarding the monster. Hopefully I don't have to resort to that. Gotcha. Well, I hope you don't have to either. I hope you're able to like get yourself into a stable environment. Flame. Ooh, hold up. Hold up. That's my evasion down, but who cares? Also, because it's illegal. I mean, yeah, but like you see like so many people doing it. Well, I don't know where like everyone else lives, but like where I am, at least there's a certain area where like almost every time you drive by there is someone doing it. At least like 2 or 3 people with, you know, their signs and such. Did I not heal my black mage? Hold up. Let me heal him. I don't want my boy dying on me. I want a magic. Great. Man, I really wish I could have learned that escape spell, but apparently the game didn't want me to. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I've also been, oh my goodness, so I think we talked about it a bit in my last Polished Crystal stream, but Pokemon Lazarus 2.0 just came out recently, and I was looking through like, oh, this is it. Oh, dang. I only have one more ether. Give it to you. Then I will magic. We will. Oh, don't forget. We do not forget. Okay, and then cure everybody up to tip-top shape. Alright, I have all my Protectora, Invisora, so I can obviously beat this guy up.
So, you are the ones who defeated the Fiend of Earth and roused Malrith from her slumber.
Malrith, I believe that's her name. It's a snake woman. Oh, I spoke in like, okay. Those who oppose me shall burn in hellfire. I missed the first one because I keep moving the D-pad like a fool. Okay, we're gonna protect her like immediately, and then I just need a blizzard. I can get my protector up. It's my ex. Crazy. Well, I hope you all ended up on. I hope you all ended on good terms because she seems very, very. I'll just say not too happy of a person to make mad. What if I haste you? Ouch. I need to heal next turn. Yo, check that out. That's so cool. I like the little outlines. That's awesome. Okay, I need to heal everybody. I'm just gonna use my max magic. No reason not to. She's like taking no damage though. Haha, get pranked. Excuse me. Yeah, there's no reason not to like use my highest spells because I'm just gonna heal again. Because I mean I'm obviously gonna be leaving here after this battle. Do I want to haste another one of my teammates? Yeah, I want to. I think it would be a good idea to haste my warrior. See if we can top everyone off. Fortunately, Zephyr is still like a little bit low, but that's fine. I'm just gonna reheal. I'm just gonna out HPS, health per second, her DPS. How much more do I have? 3? Yeah, I should be fine. Nice. Now we're doing big damage. Ow. Jerk. Jerk. And there's, like I said, there's no reason not to. I see, the thing is I want to try out stun, but I feel like it just doesn't, it won't work on a boss. I mean, I could try it. There's no reason not to. So I'm gonna do it. If she doesn't die this turn, okay. I'm gonna try it out now. I think I have a chance to just smack. Let's try. Eat the hammer. 2 damage. You're done for. That don't look like it worked. Let's just go back to Thundaga. Oh, nice. Let's go. Man, that was pretty easy. I mean, then again, I did all the setup I needed to. She did have good AoE. I will say that. All right, that went faster than half of our other misadventures through here. All right. Ooh, 600 HP. That's nice. And intellect is at 37. Fire crystal finished. Remove the epileptic flashing. I would hope so. They did that with a lot of older games. They said, you know what? We don't want people to have seizures. We don't want to get sued for medical conditions. All right, well, I guess they don't want to kill their customers. That, and they probably don't want to get sued either. That reminds me of what is it? What is it? It's Dragon Ball Z, the world's strongest movie. The freaking intro for that movie. Oh my gosh. What? Whose idea was that? It's like such a blinding, like, cause it like sits there and like shows the title and it's like just flash, like doom doom doom, kind of like a flash, and it's like, who was like, yeah, this is it, dude. This is what we need to do. Just completely destroy everyone's eyeballs. Like, whether you're like, you know, prone to having like, you know, seizures or not, like, still, that's going to hurt somebody's eyes. I just found that like really odd. It's like, huh? Also, I think I might, now that I mentioned it a while back, because if you're strong enough to take it, you're worthy of watching the movie.
You gotta be a strong enough warrior to watch Dragon Ball Z, the world's strongest.
No, I was saying what I was trying to say earlier. Since I do plan on playing like probably platformers or something for like after this game, I might put up a vote of a couple platformers I have in mind that I can play, like I did last time with the vote. So we'll see what everybody wants to play. I have a couple of them that say Keka Carrot Cake from that one animation. I think that's the one. Is that by Flash Kids? Oh no, I think it's Oni Plays. I can't remember. I watched it so long ago. I can't remember the creator of it. All right, I beat the fire person. Fire yoga fire. Okay. Power must be directed as proper end. You know, okay, yeah. Well, okay, yep. All is engulfed in flame. Yeah, well, we beat him. Or, sorry, her. We beat her. She's donezo. Maybe I just gotta go to a different area? I keep thinking that's sidewalk. That is not sidewalk. Speaking of which, do I want to buy... What was it that I couldn't buy? Was it armor, actually? Pajama party, real Super Saiyan. No real Super Saiyan. Kind of make me want to watch that again when I'm done streaming. I haven't seen it like forever. I don't have the mithril sword or the axe better. 25, 23. Axe is better, but it has less accuracy. I have one. Foolish mortal, you have the axe. Okay, I do need to buy more the fire armor, so that's fine. I have one equipped, so I can sell the rest. Man, this would be probably like better if I had like characters I could equip such things. If I had more classes I could. Yeah, I'm gonna buy items before I go out and do whatever next. Because I am out of items, like, completely. Can you not go up by 10 in this game? No, okay. I did not mean to do that much, although I am gonna get a lot. I remember, so in the new hack I'm playing right now that I'm gonna be reviewing, I bought like 99 repels because I was like, I had gotten to a place where let's see, where do I need to go? Can I go up there? It looks like I'm checking the map to see if there's certain places. There looks to be a little bit of area over to the right over there, so we're probably gonna check that out. I think I'm gonna take a shortcut instead of having to go all around. Stronger than ant. Ants this big. Impossible. What was I saying? I just forgot it. It just left me. Well, shoot. It'll come back. Or not. I don't know. No, it's not coming back. I don't know where it's at. It's gone. It's out of my brain. Who knows where it went? I don't need to really go scorched earth on these guys. As much as I would like to, I don't need to. It would be very funny just to dundoggo all them to oblivion. Bum, 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 bum. There's fishermen. Okay, going up. And stopping. I assume the max amount of spell slots you can have is 9, so. Excuse me again. Alright, is there a town around here? Zombie! Oh, sorry, they're gassed. My bad. They look like zombies, but I guess not. Man, now it's gonna bug me. What was I talking about earlier? Nah. All right. That's up there. I've already been up there. Nice. Yeah, I genuinely don't remember what I was talking about earlier. Darn. Darn you one, brain. Yeah. I don't worry, I know the video. It's just obviously like rewatching it for like, oh yeah, I remember that kind of purpose. Well, nostalgia, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I don't know why I try to bounce around the way of nostalgia. I'm old. I'm getting old. No. Completed 50% of the BC area. I feel like I'm going to complete the BC area at this point, considering I keep getting jumped. Hey, yo. Okay. I'm looking over there. It looks like I need to go up here. Oh, fish galore, bro. I'm obviously gonna use my Thundaga. You really think I'm gonna miss the opportunity to completely wipe out a whole river of fish? Because maybe I would, but rip. That was a nice crit. Ooh, let's go. That was satisfying. And a chunk of XP too. Let's go up here. That's where I need to go. Then I technically could have gone up there too, but okay, then I need to go up here. Left. Get attacked by this guy again. Mr. Nachu this time. It's a very formidable character. I mean, he obviously looks like a plant, but he was in the water, so I'm gonna thunder him. Oh, wow, that stinks. Oh, cool. It's a good thing I bought all those antidotes. Thank the stars. I'm not taking poison damage in the freak. It's not doing the poison ticks in the boat. Yes, the boat is immune to poison. Okay, don't need to go up unless there is something up there. Is there something up there? Yes, there is. Well, there's just a little bit of land, but it doesn't look like it leads to anywhere. Let's hope this path I'm taking isn't just a whole bunch of hubbubaloo. Somebody should call it Super Hubbo Quest Adventure. Isn't that just Yakuza Like a Dragon? From what I understand, Yakuza Like a Dragon is you're homeless and you have to like become like unhomeless. I don't exactly know. That's another franchise I've been looking at is Yakuza. The thing is, I have a couple of Yakuza games. I just don't play. I just haven't played them. I started playing Zero, and I mean, as I've said before, I just stopped. Like with a lot of a lot of games I have, I play it for a bit and I just stop. I don't know if it's just ADHD or whatnot, or just me being stupid or lazy. I don't know. Attention span issues, which obviously I'm trying to get fixed, especially when I did that dopamine reset day on Friday. White dragon. Hold up. No, well, goodbye. Yeah, I'm trying to get my attention span issues a lot better because I obviously I say obviously like everyone should know. No, I had like bad like attention span issues and it sucked because it made things less enjoyable for me. So I'm obviously trying to get better at them. There's the obviously. That's where I wanted to put it at. Sheesh. So yeah, so I want to get it better so I don't have to like literally hate things that I enjoy. Boom, dun, dun, dun. Cool, thanks. See, like the thing is, I kind of want to hear what this area sounds like in the classic sound font. But see, the thing is like, I like these like reorchestrated tracks, but at the same time, I want to listen to like the older versions of the tracks to see how they are. I probably could have used Diora, but I just use Fire here. Bum bum bum, but the bum, but the. Oh well, it's a good thing I used Diora because it's obviously not gonna go off now. Why would you hurt me? Why would you hurt the white mage? Precious child. Goodbye. That's what you get. Man, there is a lot of numbers going around. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll listen to it for a bit real quick. Bum 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 ba bum 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 ba na dum bum 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 ba da bum ba da bum. Oh, what was I doing? Oh, brain's not working. Bum bum bum. Ow! That hurt. Oh man, well, darn it. Oh, that's just a hole. Help me! I should have known. Oh, hello, sir. Hey, what's up? Drachin. I believe it's Drachin? Drachin. I feel I'm obviously pronouncing it wrong. I 100% know. Is he stunned? Yeah, he is. Darn. Yeah, we'll try Diora. How are you, by the way? I'm gonna call you Drachin, I believe, unless that's not how you want it to be pronounced or said. No worries, German. Okay. Okay, that's why I tried to pronounce it like Drachin. That's not even German. Holy, I did a non-German accent for that. I'm so sorry. I'm just putting stuff together and saying, yeah, that's right, right? Is that pain? That is pain. I've like done that occasionally. I gotta catch myself like, oh, I can't pronounce it. Let me just say it in several different accents to see when it starts sounding correctly, which in like a sense it like is awful, like, because I feel like I'm just being like, I'm just tarnishing a bunch of like actual like pronunciations for things and like making me not only sound like an idiot. Of course I don't say it out loud, I say it in my head. It legally changes into Energon. Crazy work. I had, you know, that reminds me, I had a guy in at my day job when he was there. So you can basically change. No worry, Drachin is dragon. Okay, gotcha. Basically you can change your like preferred name, like how you want people to call you and like how you want your name, what your name tag to say. And he was like, yeah, can I have it be Bread? So everyone just called him Bread because he like, obviously he was fine with his actual name, but he was like, I just want to be called Bread. So his freaking name tag said Bread. And people just called him Bread. The customers called him Bread because that's what it said on his name badge. Of course they were confused, but you know, what are you gonna do when you need help and the first person you see is a man with a name badge that says Bread on it? Oh, now you guys want to start using all these AoE moves. You guys are crazy. It is my first time playing Final Fantasy. I plan on trying to go through the entire series. I've had multiple people on multiple occasions warn me that I will not like to. So I don't know if I should feel threatened or not. I'm gonna keep the fire armor just in case though. I literally had a friend the other day was like, because I was like telling him, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play through all of them, and he looked at me, he was like, you're not gonna finish 2. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm gonna play it and finish it. Like, you're not gonna finish it. I'm like, how am I not gonna finish it? He's like, it's just that bad. Bread goat. Not something funny. Right, funny deal. You pronounce something funny, I write deal. I mean, I can if you would like me to. But yeah, for like Final Fantasy 2, I feel like I'm going to persevere through it, but obviously I know, like, since my friend said like, yeah, you're gonna hate it, I'm a bit terrified because it's one of my most played games. I'm enjoying it. Like I obviously know, because like obviously I'm not coming in here like with like the biggest expectation in the world, because I'm playing the first game. It's not like I'm gonna be like, this better be groundbreaking or else this game sucks. But this better change my life view, or else this series is dog trash. No. Obviously I know since this is the first one, it's gonna be very bare bones, and it's not gonna be like the most enhanced mechanics ever. It's just gonna be, you know, the beginning of what I should expect later on. Bum 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 bum. But yeah, this is what are you gonna do with so I believe someone asked me that on my first stream of this game, because I was saying I'm gonna play all of them. So I have a couple of friends that do play Final Fantasy 14, and I have actually 2 friends who are like, yeah, they're not obviously like playing like a lot unless they do it when I'm asleep, because most of them are awake when I'm asleep. But I have a couple friends who do play those games, and so what I was going to do, I'm not gonna obviously play like every single bit of content that they have, considering I know 14 has a bunch of content, considering all the DLCs that's been added on top of it, and you can now play the new Final Fantasy demo to play Stormbringers level 80 or whatever. I don't know what the whole commercial is, but you get the idea. I know about it, but I'm planning on probably just playing them like maybe like 1 or 2. It depends on how I feel about it, but I think I'll play like 1 or 2 streams of them and then call it good, because like as long as I get the general gist of what like to expect out of the game, I feel like that's all the coverage I need for it, considering it's an MMO RPG. And yeah, I know about MMORPGs. I'm not gonna be like, oh wow, I got like 5 hours of gameplay out of it. That's all I need, because obviously you can't truly judge one until like you do all the funny grinding that half of them have. But like I said, I'm probably just gonna play them like once or twice on stream and be like, yep, this is it. This is what it is, because like I also plan on playing the Dragon Quest series, and I obviously know Dragon Quest Sin is an MMO too, but I think that's a Japanese-only MMO, if I'm not mistaken. So, I don't know if I'll be. I think there's like maybe like English translation, like not servers, but like ways that at least kind of play it. I'll have to research into it more, because I'm also fairly new to the Dragon Quest series as well. There's just a lot of series that I've been meaning to play and just never got to them. Are all these stinking dogs gonna use Ice Storm? I swear. Or they're just gonna beat up my poor black mage. Thanks. Okay, no. Yeah, hit my tank. Now burn. I did see there. In all honesty, because like I said, my friend plays it, and obviously I get to hear about some stuff from him, or I figure it out because the Google DeepMind's like, hey, your friend plays Final Fantasy 14. We're just going to give you a bunch of Final Fantasy 14 ads to watch because, you know, your friends play it. But I've seen that there is, I think one of the newer classes in 14 is called Pictographer, and you like have a giant paintbrush or whatever. And I was like, dude, that looks so cool. I want that. And he was like, I was like, can I just play the demo and play that class? He's like, well, you gotta buy. I don't think it's Endwalker. I don't know the exact DLC name. Either way, it was the newest DLC, and I was like, dude, I want to play Pictomancer because it sounds so cool. He's like, well, you gotta buy that specific, you know, DLC or whatever. And I was like, I don't really want to buy all that just for one class. But it's whatever. If you will know if I decide to buy it just to play that one class, you will 100% know. Everyone will be like, I thought you were only gonna play this game once. It's like, yeah, but Pictomancer. Another game I want to play more is Monster Hunter. My friend got me into it, and I started playing it for a bit, but then I just stopped because the thing is, for me, I know this might sound like the most like dumb thing ever, but like when I like play games with friends, do you think I could just wipe them out with fire? With Firaga? Firaga? I believe that's how you pronounce it. The thing is with me when I play games with friends is if it's not like a game like I'm like truly like hyped for, or, like find myself enjoying. Like I'm not trying to say like Monster Hunter is bad. I enjoyed what I played, and I played a bit by myself. It's just I play like a game with friends, and it's like, oh yeah, dude, we really like this game. We gotta play again next time, and like it just dies off. Like we don't play anymore for some funny reason. I mean, obviously schedules don't line up, and that's one specific reason why it doesn't happen. And people start playing other things, and of course, since now I do YouTube and also work my day job, I'm obviously not as free as I would like to be. Thankfully, in one hand it's bad, and on another hand I'm fine with it. These are cockatrices now. I can't think of the word. So on one hand it's bad, on one hand it's good. Play with friends. Some games are bad. Yeah, no, 100%. Sick of it because a new game you keep fighting the same monsters. Yeah, the one I started playing for Monster Hunter was that I got into was World. That's the first one I played. So, and I liked it. I liked the game. Oh, that's just a hole in the bottom of it. See. I'm not saying like it's like I can't think of the word. What I mean like in a sense is like I feel like it's slightly like a kind of like a lame brain reason. It might be just me being personal. Obviously it probably isn't, because it's just me like saying stupid stuff and being like, yep, it sucks. But is I shield better? Yes, please. But like, there's a lot of games you play with your friends and it's like, hey, let's play this again sometimes, and it doesn't happen again. So then obviously I feel like it kind of dampers your mood when something like that happens, because even like, especially like when like you have like a certain like a routine going on, for example. So like you're sitting there and constantly playing like this specific game, especially when it's like a game that obviously has like progression to it. Like oh, this is just leave. No, I don't want to leave. What the heck? I got gypped. But I guess it's more of like, a damper to your mood, like I was saying. You play a game for so long with a couple of friends, and obviously, plans change and everything like that. So you lose a bit of your interest for it. And it sucks, but obviously, like I said, schedules change. Personally, for me, there's a lot of games I would still like to play. Like I have a couple of friends that I play games with, and of course, our schedules. Like one of my friends and I, we want to play Power Wash Simulator, but unfortunately, our schedules don't match up with a hoot. So, on occasions, it will be like, hey, yo, you want to play Power Wash? It's like, I stream at this time, so unfortunately, I can't. But yeah, it just sucks. So it happens. It's life. Obviously when I'm able to like get away from my day job and focus more on work and being able to, or focus on this work and being able to do a lot more free time for myself and everything like that. Of course, I'm obviously gonna put my main focus on making videos and stuff, but yeah. But like for like games of like, like you got your, I hate saying the word, but obviously it's what the genre is called, friend slop, which is like, like you have your Lethal Company, your Peak, your what other games are there? Repo, I think, is another one that people call friend slop. What's another one? I need to go back down here and not fall into the freaking pit of doom. Lethal Company, Repo. I can't think of any others. Peak. I know people call Peak it a bit. Just those games. With those games, obviously, when you play with friends, you're just playing it, and it's not something, like I said, that has a progression to it. Like, I think one big thing that made me lose interest in a game was that my friends and I were playing this. What was it? It was obviously a game that had, like, it wasn't Monster Hunter, but it was obviously a game that had, like, progression to it, to where, like, oh yeah, we do this together, and you know, we get all this together and all this stuff, yada yada that, yada yada this. I remember at one point one of our friends just stopped, and it was just like, okay, we're gonna wait for them, and they're like, no, don't wait for me, and they're like, oh, we'll wait for you, and it's like, okay, and then nothing ever just worked out, because it was obviously like one person's available, another person's not available, you know, all that fun shenanigans. No, I want to hit the demon. But yeah, because like I said, I have a friend that wants to play, that I want to play Power Wash with. Like, we play Power Wash every now and then when we get the chance. But unfortunately, because of our conflicting schedules, it just doesn't work out as much. Hopefully, so I was saying earlier, it's kind of it's obviously the whole, you know, half full, half empty kind of ordeal. But recently, because it's the beginning of the fiscal year, my day job is obviously like cutting a lot of people's hours, including mine. And it's not like I'm like desperate for like, oh crap, I don't have hours or money. I'm perfectly fine on finances and everything. I know I almost made it sound like that when I was like talking earlier about like, well, I don't want to buy Mugenics right now because I want to make sure my finances are in order. But it's more of a sense of like, I want to make sure like if I buy this, then I won't be interrupting something else, because I have a couple of things I'm about to pay for. One of them being a commission I asked my friend for one of my thumbnails, which is obviously going to be the thumbnail for this game, but since it's a big thumbnail and they obviously have other stuff to work on, it's going to be out when it gets out. I'm not worried about it. She'll occasionally send me like progress reports. I'm like, dang, that looks really good. The chest changed clothes. What? What? What do you mean the chest changed clothes? Okay, whatever, dude. But yeah, what was it I was talking about before? Talking about money. Oh, yeah, so I'm going to be working less hours at my day job. And obviously, this has been actually something I've been thinking about for a bit, like trying to like ask for obviously enough hours to like make it like very reasonable if like something does happen or YouTube decides to keep going, like if it goes slow or something like that. I'll still have enough money to like flame sword. Nice, dude. Flame sword is just better all around. Can you equip anything else? No. The carbuncle eat it itself. No, how do I get to that? There's obviously got to be something above it that helps me get there. Man, you always gonna be here or something? Oh, hello. But hopefully due to this like the less hours I'll be working, I'll obviously be able to have time to work more on this stuff, get a lot more done. I'm hoping, obviously, because I'm still on my like 2-week schedule when I release like a video. I'm hoping to be able to. I really want to get like more content out. It's just the issue is like I think of something and it's like, oh yeah, cool, I'll do that, and then like, cause like one of the things I want to do is I've still been talking to the Kristen, and now I'm talking to C-Tree about it. I want to try to set up to where we play Mario Party or something, because I want to play Mario Party with a couple of friends and record that, kind of like when I did a stream of Mario Party with the Kristen, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, obviously, because it was like a very weirdly scheduled stream, because like I had to like make sure I didn't want to like rush to christen because obviously he was doing his own thing and had to get prepped and everything from his day job and whatnot. So I kind of want to make more content like that. I know obviously it won't be like the most entertaining thing for some people because obviously most people come to my channel for my my reviews, my Pokemon ROM hack reviews and other stuff, because that's kind of what I've like, I guess, established myself as someone who does that, because that's how YouTube views me. It's like, oh, there's your landscape, you can now only review Pokemon games, which it sucks on one end, but obviously if you've noticed, if everyone's noticed, I still make videos on other type of content or other games and stuff, because like obviously I don't want to sit here and go like, yeah, let me just talk about the same thing. Like, I don't mind talking about Pokemon ROM hacks, of course. Oh my goodness. I don't mind talking about Pokemon ROM hacks. In fact, I love it. It's just obviously the thing is, I don't want to find myself burnt out on it and like hate it one day and be like, why did I do this? So that's why I still review other different types of content, like the Kirby games. Like, I know that was a full heal and I used it. I just didn't want them at 1. So that's why I still do them, and I still put a lot of effort in them because I enjoy making those videos. Like, I know they're not gonna do as well as like my, like what Lazarus did, what Polished Crystal did amazing. I feel like I hate to like try to be like, oh, I'm predicting this. I'm so smart. I'm the smartest man alive. I can predict such situations. But I feel like my next review is probably gonna do pretty well because it's a ROM hack a lot of people know about, a good amount of people know about. But also at this point, because of how long I played it, or how I played it, it's going to be a decently long video. And usually decently long videos do pretty well. It's like, as long as I don't like hit over the 25-minute mark, because I know Polished Crystal sits at 17 minutes. And Lazarus sits at like 27 minutes, but also what's another hack that did really good? Crystal Legacy sits at like 15, I think. I don't remember exactly, but either way, what I'm trying to basically say is like, yeah, I still want to make the other forms of content, despite knowing that obviously because of how the algorithm works, it's just gonna be like, sorry buddy, no bueno kind of ordeal. It's like, hey, this isn't Pokemon, what are you doing? We're not gonna put this on the algorithm. It's like, okay, cool, just make me eat dirt, I guess. So am I supposed to be her or not? Because like, it looks like the only place I can go is the stinking out of here again. But yeah, then that's obviously why I'm playing this as well, because I don't want to get burnt out on something that I actually truly enjoy. Because if I get burnt out on something I actually truly enjoy, then I'm not going to want to make content anymore. And then my quality will diminish, and that's obviously something I don't want to see happen. Kind of a very not good situation. Not good situation. Oh, did I go down there? Oh my goodness, dude. This is one thing. This is the one thing I will complain about this game. I probably said it before, but the wild counters are mad annoying. No, I've already been in here. Herm. It's just like, it's so constant, and like there's no way to like diminish the amount that you have to deal with, because there's no like repels or anything in this game, not that I know of. It's just a bit tedious, especially because like the thing is with Pokemon is like why I like repels is because it helps me keep track of what I'm doing. Because if I'm trying to explore a dungeon and I'm like, okay, well, I've been there and I'm trying to like find my way, it's like, okay, well, I've been there, blah blah this, I've done that, and then this keeps happening. I lose my train of thought because I have to like make sure I defeat this guy. Like I don't want my party members to die. I don't want to make a wrong move. I gotta like, oh, change my track of thinking. Of course, it's gonna send me out again. Then do I have to be here or not? Then where do I go next? I swear, I feel like I need to be here, though. That's the issue. Because, like, I don't know where else I can go. Unless I can go up there where that little small, like, almost land bridge up to the top right. Or, well, not top right. The mid right is. You see the middle right land bridge on the right over there? I guess. Can I? My mouse is visible on this? No, it's not. Either way. But this feels like the place to go, considering it's also a canoe-esque path. Because I don't think I can travel on the sea on a canoe. I don't think that works. And this is the only other area that looks accessible via canoe that, like, seems important. Because every other piece of land that you could access via canoe just looks like... Well, actually... No, hold on. That area over there. So I'm going to leave here. This may be like a silly move at the end of the day, but... I just now noticed that there is another path that looks like I can go down. If I go back to the Crescent Village, not Crescent Village, Crescent Town, I believe that's what it's called. If I go back down there and just keep following the river to the west, left, west, whatever, the lest, the weft, just combining the words because I try to combine them in my brain. I was like, you know what, I might as well have a funny with it. I think I should be able to... I'm just going to have me defend. I think there is another place I can go. Because there was obviously that one area I passed by when I was boating over here. That I was like, oh, I think there was stuff there. So obviously I'm going to canoe over there since I can do that now. I obviously had to go to that ice cavern, but I feel it maybe not now right now. Maybe not now right now. English is a funny language. That's not English, by the way. That's abhorrent English. Terribly sorry, I didn't mean to have that bottle crunch in your guys' ear. Usually when I drink bottles, like, I just pour it. Especially when I'm streaming, but I sucked in all the air and you gotta hear that funny crunch noise. Oh, what an ambush. This is not fun. This is gonna hurt. Well, I mean, I should, if they target, yeah, if they target Baylor, I should be fine. I'm gonna Phoenix down him, defend, and then we see if we get a, if I get a Thundaga off, they're done for. I'm not getting a Thundaga off. Well, that's that's quite unfortunate. My question is, my question is, does life bring him back with more than 1 HP like the Phoenix down does, or does it also? Okay, that answers my question. I can cure them. I might just multi-heal. Obviously, because everyone is getting a little beat up here. And just hopefully, let's try... Oh, well, he's dead. Darn it. Let's try Thundagaing again. Thundaga. Me? Thundaga. Alright. Can I have my turn? It's my turn now. Yeah, so this is just gonna one-shot them all. Yeah, see? I wish I could have done that earlier. Poor Zephyr. That was a buttload of XP too, man. I was not a fan of my boy missing out. Why is he... Is that just because... Okay, that's just because of how the text, the box is. I was like, why is he darkened? Is he sick? Okay, that is a whole bunch of nothing. Just wanted to double make sure. There's a troll losing it again. Bum 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 bum. Wish you could run on the overworld, but unfortunately you can't. Oh, I'm silly. Hold on. No, I need to boat my way over to over back to Crescent, and then we'll canoe our way from there. Because I mean, obviously, I do have to be here. Hello. Oh, okay. I was like, am I just stuck? I just don't want to deal with these guys. All right, can I leave? Thank you. I think I've had enough. No, nuggets. I fought these guys so, and like here, another thing that's like slightly annoying is like you get to fight the same thing, like same pattern of enemies over and over again. I understand it's like, oh yeah, these are the common enemies here, which is fine and all. Oh, please don't. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like eating the same meal for dinner every night. It's like I think I'm tired of steak and eggs. Now in reality, you probably wouldn't be tired of steak and eggs, but I don't want to waste that, so I'm just gonna punch him. Bum, bum. Ooh, nice crit, me. I'm popping off. I think I miss my wife. Could you? Man, I'm really surprised. I guess it kind of makes sense, but I'm still kind of really surprised that the white mage has just about as much health as the warrior, instead of like closer to the black mage's health. I mean, I would be like, okay, it makes sense for the mages that have low health because they're obviously fragile beings that can't like take a hit with the hootenanny. But no, 584 health. Begs to differ, I guess. I am digging that fire sword. So cool. Okay, let's just keep going here. Yeah. No. See, I just fought these losers. Oh, well, yeah, sure. This probably won't do too much, but hey. Bum 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 bum. It is very charming, and I assume that it continues on for the rest of the series because I've heard it in many other entries of it. Bum 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 bum. And it's such a groove at the end too. Like it's not even like just a basic victory sound, it has like a groove to it at the end. Oh no, down here. Yeah, this is where I needed to go. This is where I wanted to check out. Is there anything over here other than literal level 1 enemies? Sounds very good. Very good, very good. Hopefully there's something over here. I'm hoping. Beat him with the hammer. Dang, let's go. hope there's something here. I'm not just wasting my time. I wasted my time. Son of a gun. Maybe I am supposed to just go back to the ice cave. I really thought there was gonna be something here. Ow. Could we... Thank you. Could I have my turn, please? Bum, 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 ba-dum. I'm poisoned right now, but that's okay. It hurts. Where's my antidote? So this is a bunch of hubbubaloo. Don't care about that. Then I guess I am supposed to just go to the ice cave. Oh shoot. I'm gonna go back to the town and heal real quick. Because like I'm like low on like a lot of resources. Darn it. The hammer wasn't enough. Yeah, eat it, punk. At least these guys give me a bunch of XP. Always happy about that. Okay. So, let me see exactly where, like... Like, the only thing I can think of is the ice cave. Unless there is something on the right. That right peninsula that I haven't checked out yet. So I guess I'll go over there on my boat after I heal. And buy a couple things. But if not, then I assume it's just the ice cave. Excuse me. Ugh, I don't want that to be on. Whatever. Make sure that doesn't happen again. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a bunch of those. What am I? Oh, it's just potions actually, so I'm gonna buy even more of these. I'm gonna buy 9 more ethers. I'm literally like kind of stocked for money because I just keep running into things. I guess that's a good thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go check up at that peninsula on the right, top right. We'll see about that. See if I can land anywhere. Maybe I didn't check there properly last time. Sahang Chief. I believe that's how you pronounce that. Bum 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 bum. Wait, there's a dock over there. Do I know about that one? Man, I just don't want to fight this. I don't want to keep wasting my mana for that. No, that was the dock I went into to go to the ice cavern. Didn't really find anything. Bum, 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 bum. Raise your hands in the air. I'm about to do it. See you later. Oh man, he about to do it. He's gonna show him what's for. Okay. Bum, bum. Buccaneer, more like get out of here. That was horrible. Don't quote that. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, is there any landing spots here? Bum, bum, bum. freaking what was it? This actually, you know what, now that I think about it, I don't remember hearing about it. This one place I go to every now and then, maybe I just didn't look it up. They're planning on doing something for people to come in and do the Jirachi event for Pokemon Coliseum, because they were hooking up a GameCube that could basically do it infinitely, like do the Jirachi event infinitely. And I guess I don't, because we're talking about it to my brother and I when we visit the other day, and I didn't hear anything else about it after that. I mean, then again, I haven't been there since then, but they were like, hey, yeah, just, I don't use Facebook, but obviously they're like, hey, we post stuff on Facebook, so obviously, thankfully, I don't have to sign up. I can just go on Facebook on my own and just view it as a guest, I guess you would call it. But like, I looked it up and I was like, I don't see it. Oh my stars. I kind of hope I didn't miss it, because I think that'd be really cool, but like, on one hand I feel like I missed it. Can we stop getting these weird fish creatures on our boat? Yeah, see, I'm not seeing a dock anywhere. Honestly, I have no idea where you're at the story. I just beat the fire fiend. She was like she was like a Gorgon-esque lady. I had just beat that. And I left Crescent Town, I believe that's what it's called. Crescent Lake Town. I found the ice cavern and I was like, maybe that's it, but like every time I go in there, like the only thing there is a prism looking thing. Please don't. Okay. There's a prism looking thing that was in there, but I can't reach it because all around it is just a bunch of pitfalls that you fall down, and then when you fall down, the only way back up is to leave the cave, and then you have to enter back in. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, exactly where I need to go. Because like, okay, maybe I can't do anything in the ice cave yet, so that's why I went over here, and it's certainly looking like I can't, there's not a proper dock to land in. Because I assume, what I assume is because some guy in one of the other towns talked about an airship, I assume I'm supposed to be getting an airship to ride, but I obviously haven't gotten it yet. No. Son of a gun. Come on, the other guy got the flea. Why can't I? Thank you. Yeah, there's nothing here I can do. Ugh. It's a never-ending struggle. He's like, I put my hands down real quick so I can just tell you missed me, and then I'm gonna put them back up and start channeling again, buddy. You're done for. As soon as I finish my channel, you're done. I mean, I'm obviously like kind of halfway in the story, considering that I have 2 of the 4 crystals restored, but a part of me, see, I want to kind of figure it out myself, but a part of me, like, if it takes too long, I'm obviously thinking about looking it up. But like, dog, where do I go? That's another thing about, like, obviously, like, even like thinking about this, I'm not gonna hate on it because of like, oh, it just expects me to blindly roam until I find something. Which, I mean, obviously a lot of games like that were like on the NES, like especially adventure games, had very cryptic messages and stuff, and like weren't the best at giving you directions. And of course, I don't want my hand held, but obviously, I don't want to be a buffoon just roaming around the world going, so where am I supposed to go next? Welcome back, Mighty Omelet. Bum, bum, bum. Mm-hmm. So, I guess there's nowhere... Okay, because I remember checking the right side, the east side of this small area. And I didn't see any dock over there, so obviously I don't think I can land here yet. Give me a second. I'm gonna stretch. Okay. Yeah, I don't think they're... Yeah, most of it's mountains, and also, most of it's mountains, and there's just not a, what's the word I'm thinking of? A dock to land in. Excuse me. I mean, I guess I'll just go... I'm just not seeing anything up here, so I guess I'll just go back to the ice cavern, because I'm not seeing a... Oop, that's not what I wanted to do. Because I'm not seeing a, an area to go to. I feel maybe I missed something. We'll go back in the ice. I might have to heal again. Oh no, we ran. Okay. Most mountains are only meant for goats. That is true. Now I gotta sail all the way over there. That's the issue. I probably could have just went around. Like I forgot exactly what wrap around the continent from the left. It'd be a little bit faster. But now I'm already doing this stupid decision. What the? No. Oh my goodness. Look at the time. Time to leave. Man. Help me. Can I please run away? That would be very nice indeed. Somebody get these fish creatures off our freaking boat. What? I don't think that's something I got. Maybe. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you leave it unattended? Because if you did, then that's most likely what's gonna happen. Okay. We're almost back there, thankfully. Is there a bit of annoyance? Yeah. Okay. We'll just go back to the ice cave. And we'll see. There had to be something I missed. Maybe I'm just being like oblivious. But there has to be something I did miss. Like, there's no way they give me the canoe and everything, and like they obviously show me an area where like, hey, you can like go here and go through this whole like river system, and it not be the progression point. It just feels weird, because at least it's like like telling me where I need to go instead of just being like, figure it out, dumbhead. Figure out, dummy head. So at the very least, I had to be going here, right? I had to go here, right? Hold on. Yippee! Okay, yeah, up here, to the right, up. I still love the little guy rowing sprite. It's funny. Do 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 do. Ba dum bum bum. Brum bum 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 bum. Nandayo. I don't have Thundaga anymore. I just have thunder. Bum. What the Mount St. Helens, dude? That damage is crazy work. I mean, I guess I should, again, I shouldn't be too surprised. It's my black mage getting hit, and he's got like defense worse than freaking, I don't know, worse defense than a freaking Shedinja, except he doesn't have a ability that makes it to where he can't get hit. I mean, at least he has HP, unlike Shedinja. He's just very brittle, right? My poor boy is brittle. He can't take too much abuse. I mean, I would assume like some of these monsters obviously, yeah, are pretty big, but obviously due to limitations and such, they couldn't like, well, I mean, the bosses are at least big, but since they're like, hey, these are basic, you know, enemies, so we obviously don't want to make it like the most massive thing on the freaking screen. Ooh, nice crit. Nice. Bum bum bum. Man, I used to like, the other day, I had grilled cheese for dinner, and I used to like, I didn't like hate grilled cheese, but I used to like kind of like be very to grilled cheese. Like, I just be like, this is like the most okay thing I ever had in my life. But I don't know, like, I was too harsh on grilled cheese when I was younger. I don't know, like, you think like when you were younger, you'd be like, oh yeah, grilled cheese is actually pretty good. But like, when I was younger, I was like, I didn't hate grilled cheese, but I was just very like, when like my parents are like, hey, I was like, what are we eating tonight? And they're like, grilled cheese. I'm like, okay, whatever, dude. But like, I guess I just slept on grilled cheese when I was younger. Like, grilled cheese popping, dude. Like, grilled cheese really does kill it. But then again, like, I kind of want to try to see what grilled cheese is with different cheeses, because the only ones I've had, of course, when I was growing up was American, and now, like, when I'm older, I eat it with, like, cheddar and stuff like that. What the heck? Huh? I don't think I need to know all that. Unless you spelled popping incorrectly. Which then, I mean, yeah. It happens, but... But yeah, I'm thinking about, like... Because, like, one thing I do really like... Delicious mayo. I don't need that. I really... Anywho... One thing I do, like, really like is, I like making melts. Like, you know, like... ham and cheese melt and all that stuff. So like, you can use it to make, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna eat a sandwich that's dry. But I'm also not gonna put mayonnaise on the grilled cheese. Actually, you know what? I had a couple of friends when I was living in a different place than I'm living now. They one of them had this interesting. It was a very interesting grill. There. Okay, never mind. You're gonna make me vomit. Stop. That's disgusting. Anywho, they had a couple of my friends had a quite interesting like grilled cheese that they would make, and it was like what they would do is they would use shredded cheese, and so is this the correct way? No, this is the way to the thing where I fall. Mind flare, he's real now. They would use shredded cheese instead of like, you know, like sliced cheese and all this jazz. I hope he dies here, 'cause I don't want to waste that fire. Okay. I thought they'd be stronger. Son of a gun. Dude, stop. That's disgusting. Is that just death? Okay. Thank the start. I thought he was just dead. I was like, that's so cool. So yeah, they would use shredded cheese. They would use like a mix of like cheddar and like Monterey Jack, and it was just a couple of things. I think it was just I think it was just like your basic like cheddar jack. Anywho, and they would also put we're paying for it all in organic. Again, I'm not doing that. You're honestly slightly making me sick. I'm gonna stop thinking about that. No, stop. That's disgusting. I don't want to hear it anymore. You're kind of grossing me out. I don't want to talk about food anymore. My appetite has officially been gone. Okay, so going from, did I check up there? Is that an opening to a cave? I just gotta check everywhere. It most certainly is not, but whatever. I think I would like to eat like actual food. That might just be a me thing, but I'm pretty sure more people would agree with me on that sentiment. I don't really want to fight these. Anywho, I'll finish what I was saying though. They would make this grilled cheese, and they would use shredded cheese, and then also they would put tomatoes on it, and I think also mayonnaise as well. And like, you would think that would be like, ew, what the heck is that? That's gross. Did I ever go in here? Am I actually just blind? I think I did go in here before. I feel like I did, but at the same time, part of me says I don't. No, I'm not. I mean, maybe, but like, I'm not the one talking about whatever disgusting thing is going on. Okay, no, I have been in there. I keep trying to click items, but then I accidentally go down to magic, and then I try to go back up to items, but it's already like took me back to the top of the menu. Okay, that hurts. Nice. No, I don't, dude. I don't think I do. I don't think I ever will. Did I go down here? I feel like I didn't go down here. Maybe this is literally what I missed, and I'm actually like blind. Either way, so back on that like grilled cheese. Either way, it was actually not that bad, considering like the weird ingredients like that went together. It was actually pretty good. Like, I liked it. Oh, I didn't run. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna burn them all. I should have done it earlier. If I knew I was gonna instantly fail a run, then they got fire. Huh. Well, no. Do not death me. Yeah, cause like, hold on. Man, can you go away, dude? I'm trying to see, this is what I'm talking about. I'm trying to think to myself what I need to look for, and I keep getting jumped by these weirdos. These heinous villains. Yeah, cause you get up here, right? And you're in this room. Oh my goodness, dude. I just want to find my bearing. Okay, he tried to flee. Let me out. He obviously doesn't want to be in the fight. Okay, because going down there would just take me back. This obviously looks like somewhere I can go. Oh my goodness gracious, on a cinnamon bun. Go away. No soliciting. Go away. I ain't buying what you're selling. Because it looks like I should be able to go past here. I'm just trying to think if I'm missing something. Because I feel like I'm missing, like, is there an area that I missed? Because this just takes me back out. No, I can't go over there because that's the beginning. Okay, so maybe I'm missing something on one of the floors. Let me... I had to be passing by something. No. Don't think I am doing that. Okay, okay, let's see. So let's just go through this one more time. From the top, the second verse, same as the first. Let me just use a quick heal on everybody real quick. There we go. Brain didn't work for a second. Not a fan of this. Don't really like this setup. It's a lot of guys, and that can happen. Burn to a nourishing cinder. To the ashes with you. Alright, I'm glad I at least, despite being completely made of rock now, I'm glad he at least still gets XP. Okay, so going down there doesn't leave me anything, right? Let me double check. If it doesn't, and I've already gone down there, I'm just checking every nook and cranny now, because I know I'm passing by something. Okay, at least I had nothing. Thanks to the map showing me. Okay, so is there anything in this room? I feel like I'm just passing by something. Okay, I feel like I'm passing by something. Well, my friend is broke. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry that it's cold, and I'm sorry that your friend is broke. Yeah. Stupid friend. Darn you! Darn you for being broke. What are you doing, dude? Why are you broke? Yikes! That's a lot of damage. I'm not a fan of that. If you're homeless, what is that one thing? That one person was like, if you're homeless, just buy a home. It's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I'll do. What is he good for? I don't know. I mean, how is like, I don't know exactly your particular like friendship or relation wise with him, I guess. Like, how good of friends are you with this person? He thinks I'll become a millionaire in the future. He thinks I'm gonna help him. Nope. I mean, if he's helping you, it would only be nice enough for you to assist him as well, or them as well. I hate him. Then why is he your friend if you don't like them? I feel like that's kind of counterintuitive if you're like, here's my friend, but I just absolutely hate him. Okay. So am I just not supposed to be here or something? Because I'm a woman at heart and I'm complicated. Well, then I don't know what to tell you. Why such an early stream? I always stream I always stream at 2 o'clock on Mondays. It's on Thursdays where I stream at 6. On Mondays I stream from 2 to 5. On Thursdays I stream 6 to 10. So what in the cereal bowl am I missing? I don't want to fight these clowns. More victims in the chat. I don't think it's a victim thing. It just happens. I mean... Well, I'm looking at a map to see if there's something I'm missing here. Because there's obviously something I'm not seeing. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've kind of been stuck in this spot for like a fat minute, so you did miss a boss battle, but other than that, we're just here. Use more cryptid on the next goal, specifically when you have to do. Also inspire people on how Gen 1 you get. Oh, you're good. I'll wait till you get the rest done. Get the stuff in the Safari Zone. They don't tell you that. I can't really speak on behalf of the whole Safari Zone thing because I know that by heart at this point in my life because I played it so many times that I'm like, oh yep, I gotta go get the Summon Safari Zone. But if they use particular like actual like environmental like telling of like, hey, you should go here next kind of ordeal, then I think it works. But a lot of like things like being specific, like when it's like unintentionally like being cryptic, it's annoying. Like when it's like, hey, you talk to a guy, he's like, when water turns purple, go to the crescent moon. It's like, what does that even mean? Like I don't understand. Like I don't get what you're trying to tell me. Like that kind of stuff is just annoying. I don't like. But if it's like, if it like gives you a wide open area for you to explore and try to figure it out. Oh, there's a crack in here the entire time, and I passed it by. I'm so but when you're given like area to explore and like kind of enjoy and all that stuff, and you happen to find stuff, I think that's nice because you're basically participating in the adventure element of the game. I literally just passed up this crack and never fell down it. I'm actually annoyed. This is an enemy. What the heck is this? Okay. I'm gonna protect the. Oh, okay. I thought he was supposed to be a boss or something. I one-shotted him. Okay. Let's see. What is this? Got the Levy Stone. Alright. Where do I go for this then? Okay. I'm just gonna use Dire on it. Kill them all! Captain Levi? You mean from Attack on Titan? What about him? Okay, so then I just leave. Oh, the Levy Stone. That, okay, I gotcha. Duh. My bad. I wasted a fire. I should just regular fire him. Oh well. Burn. Get burnt to dust. What do you mean, idiot? Okay. Thinking of things commonly known, a rival being the champion, Giovanni being the JK Low. You're good. H&M was such 6 foot feathers, shame they're such common. That's the thing, like, especially with like what is it? Like the thing is like with certain like things like that, it's like really hard to be like shocked about like a lot of things in Pokemon, because Pokemon follows a lot of like similar story beats. Like how many times have we had where like this person that you see all the like, especially like what is it, because in Gen 2, right, we had it to where Lance, you know, from Generation 1 helped us, and he was like, hey, we need to stop these guys from forcing Magikarp evolution because that's like not good. It's like, yeah, sure, we'll help you, Lance. And then it turns out, you know, he was the champion. It's like, oh, that's cool. He's the champion now, so we gotta fight him. We were helping out the champion the entire time. No wonder why he was such a strong trainer with us. And then, in the third, you know, Generation 3, we had Steven helping us. Well, and only Ruby and Sapphire. Then after that, Steven was just a super boss, and it was Wallace who was the champion. But like in Ruby and Sapphire, you had Steven with the entire show up every now and then and be like, hey, help me with this. I want to show you these cool things. Thank you for doing this for me and all that stuff. And then he helps you. I think it's an Emerald. I think that's an Emerald only thing where he helps you fight Team Magma. I'm not 100. Or well, no, it's a Ruby thing because you fight Team Magma. But either way, yeah, it's like, okay, whatever. I mean, that's cool and all. And it turns out, you know, in Ruby and Sapphire, he's the champion. Like, okay, cool. They did this before, but it's whatever. Then in Generation 4, You have Cynthia walking around. Hey, can you help me with this? Hey, can you help with that? Oh, okay. I don't know. I assume you're the champion because you seem you're dressed very differently, and also you look more unique than half the other characters in the game. And usually that's either means A, you're a gym leader, B, you're an important character, or C, you're the champion. And then in Generation 5, you had Alder show up every now and then. He's like, hey, yo, I'm Alder. I'm cool. I'm like a guy of the land. And it's like, okay. Are you the champion? How? What? No, I'm not the champion. Why would I be the champion? What? You're lying. Like, I'm not no champion. Of course, they're the champion. But, then in Generation 6, you had Diantha walking around talking to you and chatting with you. It's like, okay. And then Generation 7 did have a twist at the very least, because it was like, hey, we don't have a league at all or at anything. We kind of just do all our trials and stuff. And it's like, shebang, wow, we actually did a Pokemon League, and guess what? The professor is the champion. I thought that was pretty cool. Despite, me not liking Sun and Moon too much, I still thought that was a good idea. I thought that was a good twist. Other appear in base black and white. I'm pretty sure. You know what? I thought he at least appears once in black and white. Like, he shows up and says he doesn't do too much like he does in black and white 2, obviously, because he's not the champion anymore in black and white 2. But I thought he at least shows up once or twice and says something. He was like, yo, I'm cool guy. Like, I think he just shows up and just says something and then leaves. Like, he doesn't do too much like some of the other champions do. Then again, I could be mixing my black and white 1 knowledge with black and white 2 knowledge, because of those are games I haven't played in a fat minute, so obviously my memory's very not sharp. Okay, I can go down to the desert. I just need to go back to Crescent. Or maybe I need to go back to Crescent, sorry. No. I'm just gonna flee from this. Maybe I am wrong that he doesn't actually show up in black and white 1. I feel like you at least see him once before you fight him as a champion. But at the very least, see, the thing is, like, I wouldn't even be like mad about it in black and white 1 because of the fact that black and white 1 had like one of the coolest like reveals of like, you get to the end and it's like, hey, by the way, I beat the champion. We're gonna take over this place. That was crazy. That was really cool. I liked that. And of course, with In being the king of Team Plasma, and I was like, oh, holy crap, that's cool. But like, of course, now you expect it, so it's like, it's still cool. Like, the whole sequence of it is nice, but obviously, you know what's gonna come up. Instant Twist was great, but wasn't into reading at the time because I didn't process Kukui as the first champion. But it's my opinion, the games have been super tainted by online discourse. The thing is like, thankfully, I didn't like let any online like opinions like persuade me in a way with that game. It's just, I didn't really like it that much. Like, I didn't hate it, but obviously, if you were to tell me, hey, could you rank your, could you rank how you feel about, oh, I need to go to Crescent. Where am I going? I need to heal. And maybe someone over here knows how to use the Levy Stone or something. I don't know. It's just that, yeah, like, if you asked me to, like, rate the Pokemon games, it wouldn't be at the bottom. But it wouldn't be at, it would, like, be at, like, bottom, like, 3 at the very least. I think my least favorite Pokemon game in general was Sword and Shield. Like, I did not like it at all. Like, I hated the gimmick. The gimmick was very lame. I didn't like the region was, like, mid at best. Oh, no, it's a girl who says husband. I've been after the Levy Stone for 10 years. The cave to the north looks promising, but can't go. I never hear the end for my wife. Then, well, I found the Levy Stone. Do you not want it? Okay. I've been playing it recently. I've been having a great time. The only issue is my friend put me up to a shiny hunt. I just don't have time for it. Yeah, that's another thing. Is like, I don't want to. Okay, well, where do I go with the Levy Stone then? Did one of these wizards got time to tell me? Guide of Destiny, blah, blah, blah. There's probably just gonna tell me crystals! Yeah. Can I use the... Okay, well... That's the thing is like... I don't like shiny hunting, not because I think it's like... the game's like doing it sucks, it's just... It's so time consuming, and while it's nice to do like every now and then where you're like, oh yeah dude, shiny hunting's fun and everything, it's also like I don't want to sit there and like pray to the heavens that I get a specific Pokemon that's shiny. Like I would love to, but obviously I don't want to sit there all day. Now this may make me sound like a hypocrite because I'm literally sitting here in Dragon Quest IX trying to grind out the best items in the game, but the difference between that is shinies to me, they're cool little... So where am I supposed to go with this? Can I use it out here? No. Where do I go? But the difference is that because like at least the equips I'm getting like have like a different value to it. Shinies are they're just recolors. I mean, they're cool to find and all, but obviously like I'm not going to, unless it's a Pokemon I really want, or like the game. Oh, what? I just went here for fun. What happened? Okay, whatever, dude. Whatever. Okay. I guess I was supposed to go here. Because it was the only place I haven't gone. Oh, yo, let's go! Well, we found the airship. It was just in the ground. Okay. Anywho, oh, that's so cool. I love the asymmetric. Tell me this. Found the high wind. Do I have to fight monsters up here? No, I don't. Let's go. It just got even better. Plus this music a bop. Well, I guess I can go out to the upper continent because that's the next place I need to go. Oh, I can't land there? How do I land? Is there a specific place I need to land? How do I land? Mom, help, I'm stuck in the air. Oh, can I only land in deserts? No? Am I just actually like stupid? Oh, wait, hold on. I saw B, it says disembark. Okay. So, can I disembark up here? No. I can only disembark in certain areas. Yeah, because I saw B disembark, like, right here. Okay. So I can't go to that town? I kind of want to go to that town. Do I have to disembark at the end of this peninsula? What do I gotta do all the way up here? I gotta do it all the way up here. This game makes me work for it. Crazy. Okay. I was so confused. I kept trying to get out to it. Not into forest, you need grass. Okay, thank you. Listen, kind of dumb. Anywho, what was I talking about before? Of course, we're talking about Pokemon, but I just lost it. I remember talking about surprises in the game and how the gym leader, being the gym leader, was like, ugh, later on. Oh, we were talking about Sun and Moon. Yeah, I was talking about shiny Pokemon, how I don't really feel like I want to use up my time looking for shiny Pokemon instead of just playing the game. Like, if I want to look at for shiny Pokemon, I'm probably just going to do that, like, post-game stuff, like, after the game. Kind of like what I'm doing, you know, with Dragon Quest, looking for the biggest items after I've already beaten, like, the main game and stuff. Oh, these guys look very... Minotaur zombie? What? He's undead? Nah, probably a waste of a fire aga, but yeah, I don't care. That's probably gonna hurt. Never mind, it does like no damage. Intern in the Pokemon League in the Plasma Castle is so sick. I'm really surprised they haven't tried server. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I really want the... I like it when, like, I'm not trying to say, like, yes, I love it when the world burns, but, like, I like it when the villainous team wins, like, in a certain sense, to where, like, it makes the situation even more dire. Bro, look at this guy. He looks so funny. Look at him, like, hey, guys, I'm a dinosaur. Did you know that? Like, yeah, I can tell. Like, I just want you to know that. Okay, I'm dead. See you guys later. Okay, what's in here? Lupagamido. Okay, yeah. Lupagamido. Alright. Lupagamido. Okay. Let me guess. Lupagamido. Alright, yep. Say it one more time. Lupagamido. One more time. Lupagamido. Okay. I assume these people are like under a curse or something. Let's take a peek at your reflection in the water. Ugh, you're filthy. Use this to wash up. Thanks. I can't get over there to talk to all the other people that will probably say Lupagamido to me. Okay, I assume, yeah, I just gotta cure these people or something. Alright, back to, I guess, the desert, I assume. Oh, this is a hodgepodge of loveliness. But let me think if there was any other Pokemon games where the villainous team did win for a bit. I mean, I did like in Sun and Moon, if I'm not mistaken. I'm probably wrong on this. Where the Team Skull like owned a city because they took it over. I liked that because it showed like, despite like Team Skull, obviously their whole demeanor is just we're punks and we do whatever we want, which is like probably like the second least intimidating like enemy group other than Team Meow, which